Hey guys, welcome to the Ghana save for now until we whenever we find our new club. Who knows about that? But yeah, so I'll quickly show you the group for the African Cup of Nations. So we have Algeria, Comoros, and South Africa. And the other groups I'll quickly show you now what the other groups are. And they want us to reach the final. So Morocco, DR Congo, Libya and Egypt. We've said our group: Gabon, Ivory Coast, Tunisia, Zambia. Angola, don't know that team, Senegal and Gambia. Cameroon, Guinea, Liberia, Mali. Then Faso, Congo. I think Nigeria will 100% win that group. So yeah, still no club job. I do miss managing club football, I do. Because this is pretty much just part-time, ain't it? I did get an offer from Aston Villa to manage their club. That was very, very tempting. And if I wasn't going to be one of the four on the from the poll, what I put out, and then Bordeaux rejected us, or we 100% would have been Bordeaux by now, then I probably would have took that job because they've got potential. Look, good potential, good youth facilities, really good training facilities. You'll have a good budget to work with. So that would have been a good, fun job to do, but I rejected it. And that is also a job. And Swansea, what I was tempted to do. But we'll be doing that on FM 24 after the Malaga save. So there'd be no poll after the Malaga save. We'd just be doing Charlton after the Malaga save. So let's get to today's matches. I'll probably do all three. If we qualify after the two games, I'll just show you the goals of the third match. Then tomorrow's episode will be the knockout rounds of this tournament. So let's hopefully we can retain our title. A bit different to the team that was there before, but some of them haven't been in form. Where does he play? Oh, he plays in Ghana. Yeah, just some of the players like Sulmana haven't been playing regularly football, so I want my players playing regularly. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's put it on extended. Come on, guys. We can do it. We should beat these comfortably. Comoros or whatever they're called. Yeah, let's try and win this trophy again. Then I think it'd be World Cup qualification, but I do miss club football. It's full time, innit? You just get to do some more often, whereas this, you're only literally playing a couple of you're only playing like competitive matches 2-3 times a year. You know, a lot of the other stuff's just friendlies. Just, yeah, club football's more fun than international, and I enjoy club football to watch more than international, so I just find it more fun. But we can still do some competitive matches until one of the 4 teams from the poll become available to apply for. But yeah, I was very tempted to take that Villa job. That had been a good job to do, but I made a promise I'm going to be one of them 4 teams from the poll, so whoever becomes available first, I'll apply for whenever they become available. If not, then looks like for the next 2 months we'll just be doing the Ghana save. Possibly. unless you wanted me to just pick any team I want. But I made a promise. I think I'll try and be one of the 4 teams from that poll we did a few months ago. And obviously we will have, not this Friday, next, the start of the Bari EAFC 24 game, so that should be fun. And try and get them into Serie A, then into Europe, potentially. And then after that, there'd be no poll, we'd be Tenerife. So whenever Tenerife become available, I'll probably just sim through some of the season until Tenerife become available. Then I'll apply to be Tenerife. Come on, let's get a goal. He's a Puku to Isaiah. So we only can make 3 subs, I believe. So we have to be very careful who we bring off. It is Diallo to Frimpong. And I was looking at a few of our under 23s. And, oh, good shot by Puku. Yeah, I was looking at a few of our under 23s, and we do have some promising players coming through. I've put some of them in my national poll. So if they get good amount of first team football and improve, then some of them will definitely be a part of this squad. A few of them possibly, because we need younger players. We do have a very old squad. Of first 11, that is. You know, they're all in their 30s to mid-30s. And we need some good youth players now to carry us on. So, yeah. And we need new centre-backs as well, because Salisu, he's retiring this season. Lamptey's retiring this season. So we need good young players coming through. And I'll have to look on the national pool after the tournament to see who's playing the best out of the under-23s and bring a few of them in, because, you know, this team is very old and some of our better players now are going to retire, and already 2 of our better defenders we've used since being these will be retiring. And that's Lamptey and obviously Salisu. So we will miss them, but I think we'll be alright. Come on, we should be beating these comfortably. Come on. Wouldn't that be annoying if we win the fucking African Cup of Nations and then we don't even get out this group stage? That'd be ridiculous. But I'd say we are a bit weaker than last time. I think we were better defensively last time, and probably a bit better attacking, because Solmano was there instead of Kamating, and he's better than Kamating. But he's Frimpong, come on. So I'll put these out for you, and then I can chill out for the rest of the day and do me a thing. Go on. He's Kamating, what can he do? Whips it to Adjumang, yes! Adjumang scores. And Kudus has not been playing enough first team football, so he ain't a part of the squad. As soon as he finds first team regular football, or even if he's playing as a squad player and playing sometimes, because I'm using people who are squad players, you know, who play a certain amount of football to still deserve a place in this team, because not all of them are going to be playing week in, week out. You know, we ain't got a massive pool players like some countries. So minimum, I want them playing at least as squad players to come on. And so yeah, because the other players who are playing full time wouldn't be good enough to what I want to do, you know. So let's stay focused, see this out, get 3 points in the bag in this group. And when I seen the draw for Algeria and South Africa, that's tough teams. It said on the computer it's an easy group. These we should be beating comfortably, but South Africa and Algeria, they ain't easy group. They ain't easy teams to beat. So I do actually think Algeria and South Africa will be tough games, tougher than you think. So let's bring Diallo off for Samid. Everyone else seems okay for now. Come on, stay focused. Yeah, we just got to see this out. And then don't lose to Algeria and South Africa. And then we're pretty much through. So I'll just do them games. Oh, that would have been a good goal. That would have been a really good goal. But yeah, Puku's done alright. Come on. I'll make some more changes in 10-15 minutes time. And yeah, I'll do eFootball after this. And we've been promoted to the Division 5. I'll show you that later on. And yeah, so it's going to be harder to get to the higher divisions with the team I've got. Come on, is a Puku? Oh, over the bar by Puku. Just over the bar. Come on. That's yours. No rush. Come on, we should be beating these by more than 1-0. Come on. What's that? What was that, Musa? Come on. Yeah, I think the other two games will be a lot harder. Yeah, they'd be tough games. We've probably got the hardest group out of all of them. The other ones look easier, our one's tough. Having two good teams like that in your group. Come on. We ain't been playing great. Go on. Oh, he's through. Good run, but poor final ball. Poor shot. Let's see who needs to come off. So I think a Puku for Nickel. Yeah, we definitely need more. Yeah, we need better defenders. We're struggling for defenders. And Fatuwu for Forsen. And that'll do it. We only can do 3, so we'll just have to do that. Come on. Yeah, but if we beat Algeria, then I will just show the goals for the third one. Then the next episode after this will be the knockout round for this save. And yeah, let's try and retain our title. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. Yeah, I think this group's good enough. With Samid to Ajimang He's forcing, puts through to Kamarating, or whatever his name is, and he scores. Nice finish. First time hit. We are winning 2-0. Let's get a few more, get that goal difference up. So then say if we don't win the next 2 games, and say if we did draw both games, then we can make sure we secure qualification into the knockout rounds of this tournament. No, oh, they've equalised. Damn. Got to focus more, guys. That was poor. Oh, it's offside. Oh, I literally thought that was a goal. So, yeah, I apologise for the videos being out late yesterday. I just wasn't feeling good. I still don't feel great, to be honest. But hopefully I'll sort that out soon. But, yeah, so I'll try and get them out early as I can when I start to video stream the recording. Come on. Samid, Kessie. Oh, good shot by Kessie. Good save by their keeper. Come on, let's see this out. Oh. He's forcing again. Musa. Yeah, we do have a decent team. It's just... it's a very old team, some of these players. So we just need to find... And what's annoying is... some players like become eligible for you to... offer them to join this country. Say like a good English player or a good Dutch player or from good countries who are good at football. They won't get into the England team or say like the Brazilian team, for example. And then when we apply for them, decent shot, got it on target. Not a bad shot there. Just stay focused, please. Keep this clean sheet. It will help us a lot. Because if we don't win the next 2 games, this clean sheet could help us on the goal difference part of it. But, yeah, they keep rejecting us, and it's frustrating. Because they're having some of them players in the national pool to pick would make our national pool stronger. And it's frustrating no one will join us. So not just that. We're in the top 20 in the world. Good finish by Ajuman. We're in the top 20 in the world. We just won the African Cup of Nations. You know, shit, why don't you want to help us become better? And maybe become a top 10 team and maybe one day challenge for the World Cup? But they keep rejecting us. Every player, I've not turned one player into a Ghanaian player yet. Good ball is Musa. Oh, I'll speed this up. We're winning 3 now, so I'll speed it up a bit. So at the moment we've just got to work with what we have. As I said, we do have... oh, for God's sake. We do have some promising under-23 players. So hopefully if they get some good game time in Ghana, because most of them are playing in Ghana, then hopefully they become good. I'll say pleased. Got the job done. It's going to be tough, Algeria. It's going to be tough. Yeah, I didn't like we had them. Good win. Come on, let's get another. Then if we win this, or draw and say the other team won't have enough points on the third game to get qualification, then I'll just show you the goals of the game for the last match against in our last match. I forgot who we're playing. South Africa, that's it. South Africa. So yeah, it's just taking time to find our club. And it is what it is. It is what it is, ain't it? But yeah, if I weren't gonna be one of them 4 clubs, if it was just my choice to choose any club at any league, when that Villa job was offered to me, I probably would have accepted it. But I made a promise that I'm going to be one of them 4 teams who we put in the poll. So whoever comes first, I'm applying to be them. And if they take me on, great. And I think one of them 4 will. I hope Santos gets it first, because I'd love to manage in Brazil. I like their league. It's very, very competitive, and yeah, I just love watching Brazilian football. They created futsal as well, which is a sport I'm really got into the last couple of years. So, it's massive there. But yeah, but I'll be any of the 4. Any of the 4 be fun. But probably in order, the ones I have the most interest in doing is probably Santos 1, Leeds 2, Schalke 3, and then Bordeaux 4. Because I probably would say the German league's better than the French league, quality-wise for teams. But they're both dominated by one club, and that's PSG in Munich. But there was recent team, Lille, who did beat PSG for the title. And to be honest, Dortmund gave them a real close run for the money this last year, and it was in Dortmund's hands. They bottled it last minute, like Arsenal bottled the title when they should have seen it out, and they could have seen it out. They just bottled it the last 10 games. They should have, if they beat certain teams they should have, 3 or 4 in the 3-4 games they drew and lost, they would have won the league. But it is what it is. But so let's have a quick look to see how the other groups are faring up. South Africa will definitely beat them. They've drew. But we've played South Africa next. Well, let's see what the groups are looking like. Oh, some of them only played 1 game. Alright. Next match. Come on. We can do it. Algeria would be tough though. We've got a good team. I think that's where Mahrez plays. Riyad Mahrez. He used to play for Man City. I think he's gone to Saudi now. But yeah, they're getting some big players there. But it seems the ultimate elite players like Mbappe, maybe Haaland, they don't want to play in it yet. They still want to play in Europe. But that Saudi league's growing. It's definitely going to become, within the next 3 seasons, one of the best in the world, top 3 best in the world. And it potentially has the potential to have the best league in the world. If it gets all the best European and South African, South American players, then it's going to be as good as the Premiership eventually. But that's the thing, right? The Premiership is really good, don't get me wrong, but is it a very competitive league when Man City's winning it? When Man City's won it 8 times in the last 10 years, you know, they've dominated this country, like Germany have with the German league, like France have with the French league, Celtic have in the Scottish league. You know, some of these leagues are becoming dominated by one team, and I don't like that. I find it boring. And that's why I want to manage in Brazil, because it ain't dominated by one team. It's a very, very competitive league. And it's different teams win it. So, don't get me wrong, there is some great players in the Premiership, but I think the Premiership's a little bit overrated in the sense of it's the best league in the world. But is it the most competitive league in the world? I don't think it is. Because Man City's running it, always winning stuff there. And you have pretty much a very similar top 4 in like Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, United, Newcastle now. So for players, it's probably the best in the world. It has the best players, but competitive wise, I don't think it is a very competitive league, because it's Man City, it's becoming a one-team league, and I don't like it. But if Man City have won all them titles and cheated to win and to be that dominant, then in my opinion, they should boot them into the conference and give them the maximum punishment, because you've cheated to win all them titles. Yo, good nose finish by Kaya Matting. It's a very weird name, but yeah, good finish. But if they cheated, then they should be, if proven guilty by whoever's investigating it, whenever it will come up in a few seasons, I've heard, then they should get booted out of the league. And they should start from the conference, like what happened with Rangers many years ago. But from what I read about it the other month, they got voted to get put in League 2 in the Scottish League. And it was because of something because of financial debt or something. I don't know much about why they what happened with that, but I do remember it. So I remember seeing it on Sky Sports News. They were dropping down into, I think, the 4th tier, and it would have been like 5 to 10 years until they're back in the Scottish Premiership. But yeah, if City did do that, and apparently there is some evidence they did, then yeah, I'd throw them out the league, make them start again. Not so that with City out this league, the league would be a lot more competitive. It'd be a lot more open. So yeah, they've dominated this league. Like the Scottish League would be more open if Celtic and Rangers won in it. But they're the biggest draws they have in that league, so I see why they can't lose them. Brings in a lot of money for that league. But I think it'd be better if they weren't there. Make it way more competitive, but that'd be like taking out Man U and Liverpool from here, who are probably the biggest clubs, who's won the most in this country, and who's supported the most. Man City, Liverpool and Man U. But anyway, let's get, so I I've made one sub because of the injury. I'm gonna bring off Ajimang for Antwi, and then Opuku. We really need better wing backs for Nickel. Yeah, we need better wing backs. He ain't great at all. He have to do. I've got no one else. So if we win this, I'll quickly just sim the next match and show you the goals for it. But yeah, that's why I want to manage in Brazil, because it be open. And I've played on PES, the Brazilian league and the Argentinian league, and it's got some really good teams in it. And not just that, it's a very open league. You don't have the same team winning it over and over again. And that's what I do like about the MLS. I am trying to get into different leagues to see what ones I like by highlights. And it's what I do like about the MLS. They do have different winners for most years, from what I know of. Yeah, they do have different winners most years, so they do have some really good players there. I'll tell you who I do want to get for Bari in the EAFC 24 game, if I could afford him, is Carlos Vela, because he is really, really good in the MLS, and I think he could do a good job in Italy. So yeah, that is someone I'd love to have on EAFC 24 and on this, but it is way retired now where I am on this. But even on FM24 I'd like him. He's a great player on his day. Really good player on his day. If he had the determination and the passion to take his game further, I really do think we would have been talking about level like Ronaldinho, Messi, Ronaldo level of player. But he's he's below that because he didn't take it to the next level to what he could have. But on his day, a great player. Nice finish. I think we've won this now, so let's speed it up a bit. I don't want it to drag for you. Let's show the goals. Oh, it's getting even now. I'll still show the goals because I've still got to show the next one. And that's going to take some time, and I've already been recording for half an hour, so let's get these games done. Then the next episode tomorrow will be the knockout rounds. So I made all my subs, can't do any more. So they just have to hold on. Been a tough game. I knew it was going to be tough, so I disagreed with them when they said it's an easy group. It ain't. We've got Algeria and South Africa in it, and they're good sides. But we can't lose. Let's try and get out this group. So yeah, that's my thoughts on with what's happening with City. Yeah, they'll probably win the league again this year. The squad's too good. It's just you've got to be really at your best consistently to stop them. And I just don't think anyone else in the league has an as good squad as them. Some do have as good first 11 as them, but not squad. Alright, so let's get to the next match. I'll quickly look to see if there's any nation jobs, but Probably not. It's took us 5 years to try and get another club. And remember, it took us years to get this a nation job as well. God, it takes a long time to get a job on this game. So after the match, I'll quickly have a look to see who went through in all the other groups. Then I'll end it there. Then tomorrow's episode will be the knockout rounds. Probably do one round per day, just to pass some time through the next week. Because I think it could be a while until we find our next club. I'll probably do 1 or 2 games per one. But I'll play all of them on camera. Because it's a tournament, ain't it? A big tournament. It's the second biggest tournament we compete in. Just behind the World Cup, so... World Cups got a lot better teams, though. Uruguay, if they were putting this, they'd win it every year. They're just really, really good. We'd give them a good game, and Ivory Coast would. But Algeria, but yeah, they'd win it most times than anyone else. But we'll have a look for a club job when we get to South Africa. Whenever it speeds up, it's so slow. And then I'll get this out for you. Just having a sip of my drink, my throat was a bit dry. And then, yeah, we've been going a while now, so I'll get this done for you. Then, yeah, be 1 or 2, probably 2 games. I think I did 2 last time. So, we'll have to see who we get. But we've qualified, so I won't play the full game, full highlights. It should be the goals. And I think I might, as we're already through, I might play a few of my other second team players. Hopefully it don't backfire on me like it did in that friendly, in the qualifying round. But I think I'm gonna give a few other players a chance. Let's give a few other players a chance. It only be a few, not many. I'm keeping the defense as it is because it's not already great, to be honest. But let's change the front 4. Maybe him for Diallo. That be it. I'm not changing anyone else. Because it's already not a great defence as it is. Even I've got a decent right back in there. Cause these are very low in the level they're playing at. They're not great. Alright, so let's have a look, see if there's any club jobs. Probably not, because it's taken forever to find one. Nope. Oh, you know what? Let's have a quick look to see how Colorine's getting on. Oh. What? Don't say. It's because they ain't started yet. Yeah, we did have a bit of fun there, didn't we? Won some trophies. But, God, didn't that defence piss me off, though? God, they used to make my blood boil. Yeah, I'm not changing the defence. I'm only changing the defence if I really have to. But yeah, let's give some of these other players a chance. And give them some game time. Remember, we only can use 3 substitutes. So, let's give a few of these players a chance and see how they do. Yeah, so you'd see the goals. Then I'll put this out. Take a long time to come out to send, because wow, it takes hours, man. Just that short FM video I did last night at the qualifiers, 10 to 15 minute video, right? That took 40 minutes just to put that out. This will take around 2 hours. It takes forever, man. Don't know why it's so slow. It must be my internet. And then again, when I'm downloading a game, a new game, it's fine. It goes in 4 numbers, like say like 4, 8, 12 when it's downloading the game. But when you try and like send it to YouTube, it takes a long time. That's why sometimes when I do upload, I don't mean to upload it at night. It's just some recording, say at 5 or 6. And by the time I send it out, say if I send it out at 7, sometimes it comes out at 9 because it's taken an hour and a half to 2 hours to upload it, and then for YouTube to process it and then to upload to the channel. But this video is going to take ages to upload because I've been on it a while. Let's see who needs to come off. Let's bring Musa off for Ekwa, give him a bit of game time. Everyone else is fine. But come on, we should be beating these. We'll see who needs to come off later, but you can't break them down. I think Forson's going to be coming off. He's done nothing. He's got a really low rating. He's injured anyway, so he has to come off. Alright, let's take one more player off. Who shall I take off? Yeah, Samid's coming off for Diallo, as he's very, very tired and we don't want him injured. We need him for the rest of the tournament. And that's all the players coming off. Hopefully Sidu sees it out. He looks really, really tired, as does Opoku, who's done pretty good for us. He's a new player from the B team. I've seen he had good stats. Plays a good amount of football in Ghana. And yeah, he's been decent. And we've had a few good players from the Ghana B team. We got Kessie from the B team, Opoku. So sometimes I will look into the B team, and if there's a good enough player, I'll just say it to keep their morale up. We should be beating them. So let's have a look, see who's gone through. Alright, so Morocco, Egypt, us and Algeria, just by 3 points. It's a tough group. You know, we drew 2 of the games and only won 1. That weren't an easy group, a tough group. Tunisia and Ivory Coast, Senegal and Angola. But yeah, some of them games have still got to be played. Right, the draw, I'll do that off camera. Right, so like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We've got out of the group stage of the African Cup of Nations, next into the knockout stage, so we'll have to see how we get on. And still club job searching, and God, ain't it taking forever. Anyway, see you for the next episode, and after this I'm going to do eFootball, the Dream Team series, get that out for you. Then I can just chill out for the rest of the night and do me own thing. Bye for now, guys.